The next person I would love to introduce is Mr. Doug Whitaker. We wanted to bring a little bit of Texas flair to our opening ceremonies. So please welcome Cowboy Doug from San Antonio, Texas, to entertain us with his rope tricks.
The first thing I want to say is I think the future of our country is in very good hands. My gosh, y'all are very impressive. I want to take that young man over there home with me. That's pretty good stuff. Now, we're going to start off with a bull whip. Every cowboy would generally have a whip, a rope, a gun, and it was the tools, just like y'all are using your tennis rackets to get stuff going. Whenever you hear a whip pop, you're breaking the sound barrier. So your very first man-made sonic boom was done with a bull whip. You can pop it from underneath. Kind of loud, isn't it? That's right. Long before you had gunpowder, they were using this to make a little noise. Now, if you've ever been to the circus, you see your lion tamer go straight up, straight down. And if you're a cowboy, the most important way you'll ever pop a whip is just like this. Remember, your horse is your best friend in the whole world until you mess up and hit him on the butt. So don't do that. So you bring it all the way around, you pop it just like this, and you're ready to play a game called How Short Can You Get It? We take spaghetti right off the top of our head. Don't try this at home. Go to a friend's house. Here we go, right off my head. Wow. You want it shorter?
Yeah.
Here you go.
You're gonna break your finger.
Right behind my back. Here we go.
Break your finger.
One more. One more. Uh-oh. Just kidding. It's still there. Now this part gets a little tougher.
Break a finger. Make a face.
One more. I don't think so. That's right. Now, any of y'all that ever make it to any place in Texas, you go see the cowboys with the ropes, and they're still a very handy tool. When we rope and brand them calves, or maybe just give them a shot. In the spring, you still got diseases around like blackleg. The cowboy builds a loop, gets going just like this, and one cowboy ropes that calf up, but the other one ropes up mom, because mom wants to tear you apart because she thinks you're hurting that youngin'. So we still use it. Your first cowboys were your Mexican cowboys, the Toros, and they're still some of the best cowboys today. And if you go to their rodeos, they're different than ours. American rodeos, we're always in a hurry, so we time everything. But in Mexico, they do this stuff. They want to put a little class into it. It looks hard, but any 8-year-old can do it with 10 years of practice. Now this is called a butterfly loop because it flows back and forth like a butterfly. And when it first wakes up in the morning, it looks like you guys, a little sleepy. But then it builds on up. And then from there, you get a little fancier with it. You do things like an arm juggle.
Whoa.
It's a normal rope, but I do have 2 AA batteries in it. Bounce it up in the air. The whole idea about trick roping, it's all about showing off and see if you can do more than the next cowboy. Like if one cowboy can take it around behind him, like this, you tell him that's fine, but can you take it around the other way? So you keep going till you find something you can do and they can't. And you got to brag about it till they feel glad. So there we go. Thank you. For some cowboys, a rope makes a better pet than a dog. I got a dog on my ranch that's half pit bull and half border collie, and not only will he bite your leg off, but then you can send him to go get help. But he won't roll over. Y'all watch this rope. He'll roll right over my shoulder, across my back, over my arm. He'll play dead, stay. Smarter than my dog. Now, all of y'all being athletes, y'all always work out all the time, right?
Yeah.
You got to know a lot of ways to jump a rope. So you can, if you're feeling lazy, you just kind of use one foot at a time like this. So you lift it up in the air and go all the way through it. Lift it up in the air. So the hardest way you'll ever jump a rope is called Punto Quintalón.
What?
I think it means heel and toe, but I'm not sure because I said it to one guy and he hit me. But you get like this, and when you want to jump out, you want to just kind of rock your feet, and you're out of there, right? Pretty lazy, isn't it?
How do you do that?
It don't burn many calories, but it'll get the job done. There you go. How's that, guys? Now, everywhere I go, it doesn't matter what country or what state, the one question you always hear is how big of a loop can you spin? We brought along 65 feet. Can y'all give me a Texas size yeehaw? That's pretty good. When I start cranking it, you better get louder though. Here we go. Can't hear ya. Louder. You better take the picture quick. There you go. Wow, what a deal. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, right before I finish up with a couple of little things, I'm going to borrow you, ma'am. Come here a minute. Yeah. What's your name?
Sophia.
Sophia, how old are you?
10.
10? When I was your age, I was 11. I drove fast for the rank. I just want to show your parents that they need to learn this right here. It's called Cowboy Daycare. Works good, keeps you out of trouble. And you close your eyes real tight, Sophia, real tight. Don't open them up. Don't open them up. Okay, now open them up. How'd I get inside here? I'm going to show you how to jump out, okay? Watch my feet. That was easy, wasn't it? On the count of 3, you get to do it, all right? Count of 3, jump out and go back to your seat. 1, 2, 3. You did good. I knew she could do it. I want to show y'all just a couple little tricks from the movies. I've actually been in a couple of movies and some Ford commercials. And a lot of y'all probably don't even know Yesterday's Cowboys. But have any of y'all ever seen The Lone Ranger?
Yeah.
Every movie star had his own trick. John Wayne for 30 years took his gun out like that. That was his signature move for 30 years. Gene Autry would do a backward spin, put it up backwards. Nobody would copy each other. Roy Rogers used to take it out backwards, put it in forward, every time. The Lone Ranger would go all the way around the corner. Joe watch Star Trek?
Yeah.
They thought they were better than us cowboys because they could take their phaser thing and turn it to stun so it didn't kill nobody. Cowboys were doing that 100 years ago. You just turn it around, whap them on the head. Very first stun gun. Johnny Mac Brown used to do this one right here. Called the fingertip drop. Go over the shoulder with it. I call that one Please Don't Go Off.
That's
If
easy.
you're concerned that you might be dyslexic, that you might get one going one way and one going the other way, you got a problem.
What's your
You want to see a fast draw?
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot it once, and it's not real loud, but I do want to give y'all a quick draw. Y'all are supposed to be good athletes, right? You ought to be faster than a fat old cowboy. So hold your hands up a foot apart. Get them up. You're going against a quick cowboy here. Hold your hands up. I'm going to have my hand right here. When you see me go for my gun, clap your hands and we'll see if you beat me. Okay, you ready? That's how you win a gunfight. That's how you win a gunfight. I know y'all got a lot of big matches to get to, so I'm going to finish up with a little trick Will Rogers used to do. It's called the Texas Skip. Here we go.
Oh, I seen this.
I did want to ask you one question. What is the #1 use of cowhide in the state of Texas?
Fertilizer.
It's holding cows together, because otherwise your cows will fall apart and that's unacceptable.
Where'd the
Here
thing
we
go?
go.
Did he actually shoot the gun? Yeah, he did.
Will Rogers is
go?
the one who really turned trick roping into a big thing in America. And this is his trick right here.
Here it is.
All right, welcome to Austin and welcome to Texas. Thank you, guys.